Hello terrace lovers, let's make Editan soup together. So Editan is a delicacy from Akwa Ibom made with Editan leaf and water leaf. So in my pot, I'm going to start with seasoning my goat meat. And this goat meat is not just anyhow goat meat. This goat meat has to smell in the soup, so you have to go with the male goat meat. Yes, so you can add any seasoning of your choice. Please don't go and add Korean thyme. We don't used to use Korean thyme to cook our Akwa Ibom meals. Now this is the Editan. My assistant went to already wash it with ordinary water, but then this is the proper way to wash it. You add salt after you sliced it. You add salt and hot water so that it will take out the slime. The slime is very bitter, so if you cook it like that with the slime, you are going to be eating a very bitter soup. So I washed this 3 times only because I didn't also want all the bitterness to go away, and I didn't also want it to be too bitter. But 3 times was enough. You wash the first time, you filter it. You wash the second time, you filter it. Same with the third time. This soup, sometimes is how you cook it. It tastes like it is afang soup, but it's not afang. It's actually sweeter than afang soup. If you ask me, Editan is very sweet than afang soup if someone makes it very well for you, and it has to be an Akwa Ibom person that will make this soup for you and that you enjoy it very well. Because I'm not saying that someone from another tribe cannot make the soup, but a proper Akwa Ibom person knows the steps of making this soup. But then if you watch this video carefully, you also can make this soup by yourself. Okay, so after I have filtered it, I set it aside and I cleaned up. I love to clean as I am cooking. I don't know who is with me on this, but me, as I am cooking, I love to be cleaning because I don't want the kitchen. I don't like cooking in a messy kitchen. Do you get? So after cleaning my kitchen, I go over to check my meat, and it was done. It was already done, well seasoned. I already had one back of the goat, so I tested it to make sure that the goat meat is ready. Now we are ready to cook our soup proper. I had to change the pot because that pot was smaller than the quantity of the soup I wanted to cook. So first of all, turn this meat into another pot. I rinsed the pot. That was the water you saw. Then this fish, I bought this fish for 700 naira. Just that piece I'm holding, 700 naira. They said it's very tasty. I think they call it mangala. Yeah, so I just removed the deboned it, then added my pomo in this stock, then added my palm oil because I told you we are already starting the soup proper. You add your palm oil. Now allow this mixture to cook well. Now this is how you can your afede. You can, Akwa Ibom, we like to kang our afede, meaning we like to cook very thick soups. Yes, so the water of the meat is cooked and well done, and I think the pomo also is well seasoned too. So I added my water leaf. I added my yellow, I don't know what they call this pepper in English, but it's yellow pepper, Igbo people's pepper, because it's very hot. Then I added a bit of my scotch bonnet pepper too. Then I added this what fish is this? Pala fish. Yes, I added the pala fish, and I added the pala fish and stockfish. Then allowed it to cook for a bit before I put in my periwinkle, the shelled periwinkle. When you put it, you don't have to turn the pot so that it will not be difficult for you to suck it out. Then I added a bit of salt. After adding the salt, I now added my Editan leaf. At this point, our food is almost ready. Our Editan soup is almost ready. Then I added unshelled periwinkle and more palm oil and crayfish. See, one thing about Akwa Ibom food is you have to be generous with your palm oil. We know they watch how we put palm oil because that is what makes your soup the soup, And at this point, our soup is ready. And now over to do the poundo. You saw earlier that I boiled this water for the poundo, so I'm going to be having this soup with poundo yam. This soup is actually for a customer who wants to test this soup so that they can order it in large quantity. So yeah, I also had to taste it too for myself because it's not only customer that will enjoy good thing you get. And guys, this should be like my third time of ever doing poundo. I tried my best, please. and our food is ready. Take one and pass it to the next person. I'll see you in my next vlog. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Bye bye.